Yeah, so the Acer Aspire S5, which had made a lot of waves.
I love this one.
Acer upped its game with this. This has, I mean, I feel like with the Samsung Series 9 last year, this is kind of like inheriting that direction, as opposed to the S3 that was last year, that was a little more in that grayish silver, not as sexy. This is, I mean, we're much more razor thin design, 15 millimeters, onyx black, and it's got that. This is the sports car feature of the show.
Okay, I love this. Watch this.
This is the magic flip port door. You press the button here, and
it's like a spoiler that comes up automatically.
Pops up. It reminds me of a DeLorean or something. And then you have access to all the ports on the back, including Thunderbolt. This is going to be one of those next-gen ultrabooks. So
does that mean, it seems like there's weird caginess around Ivy Bridge, right? Didn't you say, so it has Thunderbolt, which means it must have Intel's Ivy Bridge, right? And then what happened?
Nobody wants to talk about it. You say, this is an Ivy Bridge laptop, right? And they go,
It is the chip, we dare not speak its name.
Right, it's so socially awkward. They just walk away.
But it's a clear indicator. It's a good thing. I mean, I think the more you have Thunderbolt in devices, we talk about Thunderbolt on Apple products and how many peripherals you have, but if it shows up across a ton of laptops, I think you'll start seeing Thunderbolt peripherals that are kind of interesting.
I love this sort of the curve, very Samsung Series 9, this kind of curved closure there.
It feels good.
This feels good. As soon as you take
this little motorized thing here, that's how they get it so thin, by hiding the ports.
Make it go again.
It is another mechanical part that could get something caught in it, or the more moving parts you have, the more I get worried. But it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Can you make it come down when the laptop is resting?
It does. It brings it up.
So then it just sort of like...
Apparently,
Let's see what happens. I actually haven't seen this.
It's like the Sport Shocks in Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah, look at that. It's like a little rising heel.
You raise it up, you get a little clearance on your laptop there.
I don't know if everybody wants rear ports, but maybe I'm wondering if it's in the future for something like a dock. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
But some people do like to tuck that stuff out of the way.
Can you close it up while we have a nice close-up here?
There you go.
That's hot. It's totally not going to do that when that comes to market.
But that's one of the ones
no
that's
way.
not going to be out until later in the year.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe with Windows 8. I don't know. Obviously, with whatever the current generation at the time of Intel chips. So a lot of the Ultrabooks that we're seeing are things you won't be able to get right away. They're going to second half of the year, but not really a specified release date.
Right.